pretty much stayed true to what worked last time.
Yeah, it worked out pretty good. Felt like that was pretty good amount, and I think that's just something that'll kind of be a progression, and we'll see how it goes.
How'd you feel?
Felt pretty good. Still some rust there, and that's going to just take time. But as for the timing and things like that, I felt like it got a little bit better. At least it felt a little bit more comfortable as the game went on, and to kind of get into a game like that with a big situation like that and the intensity, everything that comes with it. I'm just happy to kind of get that first one over with and to keep going here.
You score a goal on your first shift, the line does. I think you do a penalty on your second shift, kind of engaging early a little bit that way.
Yeah, I mean that's what we wanted to do as a line, and with Cookie and TK, they're quick on pucks, they force turnovers, and they're in and around the net. So they did a great job of that tonight, and benefited for it.
What about the big one against the Rangers, cutting close on their lead now with 4 points?
Yeah, it was a big one. They only get bigger from here. It's good to get it, but from here on in, we're gonna have some really tough games against tough teams. So, but that being said, yeah, we want to have a good one here tonight, and we did that.
Nicely contributed with the assist, playing behind the net.
Yeah, he made a great shot, and was able to generate a little bit. I thought our power play did some good things, but you always kind of just want to build, and when you've missed this much time, I think you look at those things and try to build off of them.
Were you pleased with your points, or not points, pardon me, but your minutes you played, the way you were used tonight?
Yeah, I mean, it's different. I mean, sometimes after timeouts and stuff, you're used to kind of going out there, and when you're managing your minutes a little bit more, it's you've got to kind of stay in it and find ways to keep your legs going. And we had a couple shifts where we got caught out there, and that stuff is just something that takes time to adjust, and you don't get any better than that unless you're playing. So that'll take time, but I think as far as conditioning, that kind of thing, felt pretty good.
Did you feel any different in this game as you did in the last game where you came back for the first time? Was there any noticeable difference for you?
Well, I think I just tried to keep everything a little bit more in check. I was pretty excited, obviously this time, but I just tried to stay focused on what I had to do, and didn't want to get caught cheating or trying to create things, or just making sure that focused on timing and stuff, all those little details that make a difference. So that was really my focus here tonight.
How much of a challenge was that? Shift where you got caught out there with the icing too?
A bit. I felt like we recovered pretty good. We ended up getting the puck fairly quick out after that next face-off, but it's never fun. I think whether you've played a lot of hockey or not much, if you get caught out like that, it's never really fun. So it was just good. We kind of got out of there and got off.
Other than the one time where you were in the corner there, I think you were down at the end of the shift there. Was there much physically? Do you feel like you got bumped around much tonight?
Not too bad. I think this time too, I felt like last time I probably was trying to test myself a lot more than I probably needed to. I think tonight I wasn't really looking for it quite as much, and feel like I was able to do that leading up to the games. I didn't have to go looking for it in them. So I think if anything, not that I was trying to avoid it, but I wasn't quite as quick to initiate it maybe as I was last time to kind of test myself.
One last one for broadcast.
Do you have any concerns about someone trying to hit you and test you out?
That was the case even before this happened, so I don't think that's going to change, and whether that's more incentive, I can't really control that, but I think you've got to kind of trust your instincts, and all those things that that I've tried to do before, you got to continue to do them, and at the end of the day, if I'm not looking or someone's got me in a bad position, it's really out of my control. So as for just playing the game, I don't want to change anything, and I'm not worried about it. I've got to do the same thing out there.